So let's go check in with our friend Chris Lloyd from the Film Yap. He is the region's most dapper Film Yap.
Yeah, he is.
He's got some reviews of movies that are hitting theaters this weekend. What's up, man?
Hi,
Good
Chris.
to
How are
see
you?
you.
Good to see you. Did you have a good Halloween?
Oh, we did.
Yeah?
We did, yeah.
Well, we're going to be seeing more from your Halloween with your boys in just a bit. But
Yeah.
first, let's get into today's lineup. What kind of movies are we looking at, Chris?
Well, we're kind of getting into the award season, so we're kind of getting some prestige movies come along. We had Conclave last week, and I guess you would say here, at least based on who's in it, it's got Robert Zemeckis and Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, the team from Forrest Gump,
Yeah.
re-teaming again.
Wow.
And this is a very, very interesting movie in that it's spread over time, not just mostly of a few decades of the 20th and early 21st centuries, but also even going back further. And it's all set in one room in a house.
Oh, wow.
And so we sit there and watch like prehistoric times when it's like dinosaurs and stuff. Then we kind of get up to the modern times with like the colonial era and like that. And it's not just Tom Hanks and them. It's different folks appear who have lived in the house over the years.
Wow.
But Tom Hanks and Robin Wright are kind of the main folks because they're like he was born there and raised there and eventually took over the parents from his the house from his parents, raised their kids and so on and so forth. I will say it's a very sentimental film.
Yeah.
Definitely a tearjerker. I think probably you have to be maybe a little older or have kids yourself to really, really appreciate it most. But really well acted, and again, it's kind of a gimmick, but it's a good gimmick.
Man, I've thought about that too, of like all the families that have lived in our home and then the families to come one day to live in. It's like, it's really cool sentiment there. What a unique plot. For
and you see different kinds of these couples, other families. It's
cool.
really interesting film.
Okay, that's
love
here.
that.
Talk to us about Amelia Perez.
All right, now this one is probably not for everybody. Okay, so here's the setup. It's set in Mexico. It's all in Spanish. It stars Zoe Saldana as an attorney, and she gets a very curious task, which is that she's brought in by one of the big drug cartel kingpins with this request, which is that he wants to transition into becoming a woman.
Okay.
She does this kind of out of a sense of greed and fear for her life, and then years later, he re-meets her, now in her new form, and they go back to Mexico and kind of, in a strange way, restart their lives.
Interesting.
And it's a musical. All right.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So not for everyone, but I found this really just rapturous, emotional. The songs and dance numbers are really terrific. The choreography, everything like that. And it's just this really weird story about these different characters and how having a big change not affects just the main character.
Yeah.
And that's played by Carla Sofia Gascon, I should mention.
Okay.
She's terrific. I would like to see Oscar nomination or two for people in this. Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds like a very unique niche film.
Yeah.
Not, not for everyone, but for the
concept.
people who are into it, I think you're really going to enjoy it.
With like the musical element. Yeah, okay, very interesting. What about Anora?
So this one, I didn't get to see this one, but it is based on the story of a woman who is, what's the polite family show term? A woman of the night, does certain services for fees. And she ends up running to this young Russian kid, falls in love with him, they kind of impetuously get married, and only afterwards does she find out that he is the son of like a big crime family, billionaires. And of course they don't like her, and some threats and things are going back and forth. Looks interesting. We should have a review up probably today or tomorrow. On this, it looks interesting, and that's Mikey Madison in the main role there.
Okay, that's Anora. Talk to us about Absolution.
So this is Liam Neeson in apparently the only roles that Liam Neeson can take nowadays, which is a man with a very specific set of skills.
Yes.
And in this case, he plays a gangster who's been in jail, trying to get back into his life with his son, his grandson, but of course is pulled back in to that old life. And things go from there. Of course, you're going for gritty, you're going for urban drama and violence and things like that, and perhaps a shot at redemption. We do have a review up on this one. It's kind of a standard Liam Neeson. I mean, he's going to keep making these until he's 90, apparently, because people keep buying the tickets for him.
Yeah.
Wow, I know, and it works,
It
definitely.
does.
If it works,
There's
it
a
works.
formula.
Yeah. Now, there is a promotion we have to get to. What's going on, Chris?
So we got the new animated film out for the week called Hit Pig, and it's a piece of animation about Jason Sudeikis does the voice of Hit Pig, who is a pig bounty hunter who goes out and hunts down wayward pigs for fees.
Okay.
In this case, he's going after Pickles the dancing elephant because her evil Las Vegas showman wants her back in the act. And it's definitely one more for, I think, smaller kids, like 3 to 8 or 9 years old.
Yes.
Is where this is really gonna hit. And yeah, we do have a special promotion. Is that the Hit Pig folks were so nice? They actually gave us 5 $100 Fandango gift cards that we're giving away.
That's really cool.
So you can take your kids, depending on how big your family is, some other friends of theirs to go see Hit Pig. So 5 of them, $500 worth of movie tickets.
That's
pretty
fun.
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
You can sign up filmyap.substack.com. That is where you can not only get Chris's great reviews, his and his team's reviews, but also these great contests as well. We have to talk about a really, really cool story involving your 2 sons last night on Halloween.
Yes,
What happened?
They're going viral. Which,
Yeah.
and in all of the weird places, they're going viral on the Ring app. Like those the Ring doorbells.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It's almost like but apparently people can share their videos.
Yeah.
So my boys were out trick-or-treating last night. It was actually their first year that we let them go out solo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they came across a house with where all the candy was gone.
Yes.
And so this is what happened.
Oh, that's so sweet.
They're noticing the problem.
They saw
They're
it.
realizing, okay, well, it's empty, and we want Halloween to be enjoyed by everyone. So, hey, you got any candy, big bro? Let's put some in the bucket.
Yes.
Isn't that
Amazing.
So cute?
Yes.
There's audio on
So
the
the kids-
actual clip.
Yeah,
but-
and so the line that's really going to happen is Cameron in the scarecrow costume there. When he realizes that all the candy gone, he kind of pauses for a second and he says, "I'm a good man."
I love that
And,
part.
and they started about they put it in there. And follow up, I should say, Chad, the homeowner, who was so nice to share this with us, actually, he was out getting more candy.
Yeah.
And so when he saw this on his phone or whatever, he drove through the neighborhood and found them and gave them each a whole bag of candy.
Amazing.
That is so cute.
Man, that's
Good,
great.
good deeds
Don't you
returned.
love
Yeah.
it?
So heartwarming.
But
well, shout out to you.
Yes, you really did raise some really
Yes.
kind young men.
Well done.
So we love seeing stories like that. You're doing something right, that's for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
I love it. So
Old
much
Dad's
fun.
heart.
Chris.
There you
Yeah.
go. We'll go to filmyap.substack.com to connect with Chris and his team, get all their reviews and some great giveaway contests and more. Chris, thanks so much,
Thank you
man.
so much, Chris.
Pleasure
We
to be here.
Have a good
appreciate
weekend,
you.
our friend.
Yeah.
Coming up, our good friend Chef Terry from the Block Bistro downtown is here.
Yeah, you've heard of maybe a Bloody Mary, but Terry's making a bloody tequila cocktail.
No way,
and
Oh my. He's got
that's-
some sort of.
He's in costume. The Halloween festivities, they're not over, not at the Block Bistro. We'll tell you how.
I love it.